gave your life to God. You went from Santeria to Jesus.
Yeah, I did.
Do you feel like you sold your soul at one point?
I thought about maybe I did, because I was getting what I wanted. I would make offerings and I was getting everything I wanted. I got the bitch, the cars, the condos, the TV shows, the this, the that, everything was popping. I beat an armed robbery charge on camera. It works.
Is it real? Like,
yeah,
if like,
it's as real as this table is, my brother.
When you say sacrifices, like what? Like chickens or like
chickens, anything. They tell you whatever you need done. They'll tell you a specific animal to get for it.
Who tells you?
Your Babalao.
Would it be like a voodoo priest?
Yeah.
So you go to him like, look, I need to beat this case.
Yeah.
All right, go get a chicken.
I had to go.
This is what you got to do.
I had to get a turtle. They did the tongue, and then they wrapped it in some stuff and did some stuff, and it was like, it's done.
Is it true that the bigger sacrifices you make, the bigger blessings you'll get?
Of course.
It's really like that?
Of course. So why not?
Cause I mean, like, look.
Whack a human. If it's true, people sacrifice people. If you know, you gotta feed them, and if you don't, you got hell to pay.
Is Ifa the same as Santeria?
Yes, sir. It's all the same.
And then you hear stories too, man, about like girls, they'll put like blood in your spaghetti. And to make you, the dude fall. This shit real? Like,
yeah, it's very real, man. They don't know. They don't know. At the end of the day, you have to pay. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I ain't gonna say nothing else about it. At the end of the day, you have to pay.
Do you think you've had to pay?
I paid that. I watched it. I think if I didn't make the change that I did in my belief system, I think that would have been the end of me. But, my God is always in charge. So he was just watching everything go down. I was at a point where I was betrayed by everything and everybody, and I felt like I was serving two gods. One is a transactional relationship.
Do you think the entertainment industry is demonic?
Yeah, of course. Everything you hear is, the more you get closer to God, the more everything is highlighted.
You start watching it and be like,
it just pops out at you. You know what I mean? You can listen to the music and like, oh God, what the
It's true. Like certain songs make you feel certain emotions.
There's a certain group of people that
programming.
Exactly.
Everything is programming.
Thing.
Yeah. Do you think that like to make it to a certain level, like in the industry, you have to do certain things?
Yeah, I believe it's real. I seen what was going on. You know what I mean? Like you can't hang around certain people until you're at a certain caliber. You know what I mean?
Why? Because they be worried that if you see what they doing, you might expose them. They got to know that you're with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. It's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this, and it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me. I know y'all believe in me, but I can't. I didn't know what I was doing back then, and I lost passion. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe in myself no more because of what I did. I did not know the game was like this. And I'm just ready to go back to school. I'm just ready to move away and go to school. I just want to tell everybody I'm sorry. And I won't be making any.
No, time and time we hear over and over of artists and people in these industry saying that they sold their soul. No, I think the thing behind it where a lot of people don't take it seriously is because the narrative is being pushed that these persons that say these stuff, they're just joking. That is the narrative behind it. Because if you guys remember, at one point, you didn't really hear people saying that, oh, they sold their soul, artists or people in these industries. But from such time, like from a certain time, like more and more we hear artists, and I'm heavily focusing on artists because that's what the main video is about. But I have seen other workers in other industries saying that they sold their soul, but time and time we're seeing it more and more where we have people publicly saying that they sold their soul, but the narrative is spin that, oh, they're just joking. And that, I believe, is literally orchestrated. Because if a person looks at you and tell you seriously that they sold their soul, you gonna think that's a joke? If a person really gets on a serious level and explains certain stuff to you, just as though Gunplay was explaining certain stuff, you gonna say that he was joking? Hell no. But as I said, that's the narrative used. And that was orchestrated by the people in control. Because the truth is, I don't believe you literally sell your soul itself, but with everything, it's like you're selling your soul. Because you guys have to understand that spiritually, a lot of stuff's so real. Right? Spiritually, a lot of stuff's so real. Maybe you can sell your soul. Some people will tell you that the soul is only for Christ, for him to judge, and I'm not quite sure. I'm not going to come on here and say that I know for sure if you can sell your soul itself or not. I'm not sure. So I'm not going to say yes or no. But when people say those stuff, it literally mean that they do stuff that go against everything that's righteous, so to say. Right? Whether that's sacrificing animals, whether that's sacrificing even human beings, like those stuff, to gain financial status, to gain popularity, like to gain different stuffs in life. When you're down bad, you just go and sell your soul and you're gonna be richer. That's the ideology, right? But as I said, a lot of times, let's not use the word a lot, but more and more, we have been seeing people openly saying that they have sold their soul. And a lot of times when it gets big, oh, they're just joking. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts and perspective down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys feel. Personally, I believe a lot of them did sell their soul, but it's just what being orchestrated, is just what being spinned on these narratives to make the public continue to feel as if, oh, it's okay and nothing is like that and they're just joking. Because remember, it's all about control. All about control, my people. Let me know your thoughts and perspective down in the comment section. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Drop a like and subscribe, show some love. It is a boy premiumceleb, and as usual, I'm out.
Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you. Now figure that out. Tell me that I sold my soul for you. All you motherfuckers that's on here that's asking me did I sell my soul, why the f y'all on here if y'all think I sold my soul? Y'all coming right with me, you dummies. You're coming right with me, you dummies.